WDWL TV Multiplex, live from Grumpy Studio. With great anticipation, we bring you the pride of this station. The grumpy old man, me, and the goofy, grumpy vulture. Take your bow, idiot. Take your bow. Oh, people. When I told him he couldn't be a reporter, now he's a videographer. Oh, God, just bow and get out of here, you idiot. Yeah. There ain't no way you're ever going to be able to carry a camera, let alone be a cameraman. Oh, Jesus. Back in your corner, Mr. Videographer, look at the camera. Yeah. Videographer. He couldn't spell it, let alone know what it means. I told him he couldn't be a reporter. I figured it was over and done with. No. Now, the videographer vulture. Well, at least it starts with V. What I go through. What I go through with this idiot. And it's bad enough, corporate tells me he has to stay. Videographer. Tomorrow it'll say janitor, I hope. And he has one job. One job. That's to check me out before airtime. Does he do his job? No. You're going to wear that banner for another month. One thing to do. Tell me. Put the grumpy glasses on. No. Oh, God. I'm suffering burnout. I realize. I told you, this chair is shot. Completely. I shouldn't complain. It's like 30 years old. It belonged to a friend of mine. He's a retired Cleveland school teacher. When he bought a new chair, I was in need of a desk chair. So he gave me this one 30 years ago. He doesn't believe I still have it. I told him, I said, it's worn out. It's gone. Complete. Done. So today, I start looking. Everybody tells me, for comfort, if you're going to be at a desk for a long time, get a gaming chair. I didn't know what a gaming chair was until today. Oh my God. I'm suffering gaming chair burnout. Every website, and there's a multitude of gaming chair websites. Everybody on earth sells these things. You got a head cushion. You got a lumbar cushion. You got a leg rest. You got this. You got that. 47 different adjustments. I just want a simple chair. Can I find one? No. These chairs go anywhere from 85 to 185 for a simple one. Oh, I come across one today. $469 for a chair. Of course, this thing looked like a chair, something that Captain Kirk would have sat in. Holy shit. It had multiple cup holders, a cell phone holder, headphone holder. It had all kinds of holders. It adjusted like 47 different ways. Had electric back massage and heat. I'm like, I could buy a Lazy Boy for that price. The only problem is it wouldn't fit behind the console. And then you got reclining gaming chairs. Some go 90 degrees. Some go 120 degrees. Some go 135 degrees. Some go 150 degrees. Yeah, I would like to have a recline. Do I need a 150-degree recline? No. And then I come across a site. Build your own web chair. Okay. I want full armrest. Yes. Do I want a lumbar support? Well, yes. Do I want a cervical support? Well, since I, got a plate in my neck, yes. Do I want it multi-adjustable? Well, yes. Do I want a leg support? Well, if I want to take a nap, yes. Do I want heat and massage? No. I'm clicking the boxes. Tick, 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 tick. $369. Nope. I'm going back to the website for the $100 chairs. Then I finally picked out the chair I want. There are about 12 different people on eBay selling this same identical gaming chair. Anywhere from $93 to $135. The same chair. Now, does the guy selling the chair for $135 think I'm going to buy it from him? Oh, no. But I believe they're all in one warehouse. La Puente, California. 12 different sellers for the same chair out of the same location. I think it's the same guy inventing different names to make an eBay channel, seeing how many dummies are going to pay $135 for the $90 chair. I've narrowed it down to 3 chairs, not all in La Puente, California. And here's what makes it worse. I finally decide on 3 different chairs. Can I get them in the color I want? No. Out of stock, out of stock, out of stock. I don't want Little Mermaid pink and white. No, Grumpy would not look good in a pink and white gaming chair. The guy has 700 of those. Now everybody knows I like green. I did find a green and black leatherette gaming chair with all the features that I want. Listed price. This is how they drag you in. $85.99. I was like, all right, I'm buying it. I click on the green and black. $127.99. Whoa! I go back to the pink and white. Oh, that's the cheapie. If I want the green and black, no, it's not a cheapie. Cross that one off the list. So, my second choice. Green and black, $99.99. Okay. I click on buy. Out of stock. He has pink ones. He has orange ones. He has blue ones. Gray ones. White ones. All two-tone. White and black. Blue and black. Red and black. Does he have green and black? No. I go to choice number 3. Click on green and black. Out of stock. Is everybody in the gaming world buying a green and black gaming chair? That there's red and black, blue and black, orange and black, yellow and black. Oh, they got shitload in each color except green and black. So, just before airtime, I gave up on the green. I find this really nice. Blue and white gaming chair. I come across this one by accident. It's got everything. Cervical pillow, lumbar pillow, slide out footrest, reclines to 135 degrees, $99.99. Not in La Puente, California. This one's in Ontario, California. So I click on buy. Whoa! Sold! Grumpy bought a blue and white multi-adjustable gaming chair. You'll see it when it gets here. It should ship tomorrow sometime from Ontario, California. It would have to be across the world. He did have a warehouse in Brunswick, New Jersey. Is the gaming chair in stock in Brunswick, New Jersey? No. I'm in Cleveland, Ohio. Brunswick, New Jersey, I could basically drive there from here in a day. Ontario, California, 6 days. And is he shipping it FedEx or UPS? No. The good old post office. Oh, God, I won't see that chair until October. But I bought one. It's cool. two-tone blue and white, fancy neck pillow, fancy lumbar pillow, a slide-out footrest so I can take a nap, padded armrests. $100. The same now, just for the hell of it, I went on Staples' website. For those of you across the pond, it's an office supply store. Staples. I have an account there. That's why I looked. They have this chair. Identical. Same manufacturer, everything. Oh. I could drive there in 15 minutes and pick one up because it's in stock. $169.95 for the same identical gaming chair. They don't price match. I asked them. I said, hey, you know that gaming chair you got for $169? Yes. Would you price match me on one I found on eBay? No. Because they know this chair is $99.99 on eBay. Who in their right mind would say, oh, I want to spend more money for the same chair. I'll go to Staples and buy it. Staples has 500 of these in stock. I know why. Because if anybody's shopping on eBay, they're going to buy it on eBay, and they'll wait a couple of days for it to get shipped from Ontario, California. The same identical. I had them side by side on the screen. Same name, same manufacturer, different part number, of course. Same chair. Evidently, Staples is banking on people not doing eBay shopping. They're banking on some dumbass going, I need a gaming chair. Let me go right up to Staples. They're right up the street. Very reputable. Oh, look at that fancy blue and white gaming chair. Let me get someone to help me. Clerk. Yes, sir. I'm interested in this gaming chair. Okay. How much is it? Let me check. It's $169.99. Sounds like a deal to me. I'll take it. Meanwhile, the clerk, who knows on eBay it's $99.99. We just screwed him. Oh, I hope he didn't hear me. Are people that stupid? Evidently, yes. Or am I the oddball out? I researched everything until my brain is fried. And I found this several times. Here's another one for you. I need a washer. Oh, fun. Washers today are not washers. They're computerized monstrosities built by Elon Musk. I wanted a washer that washed clothes, rinsed clothes, and spun dry. That's all I needed. No. Today. Oh, it gets better. I go up to the homeless depot, and I'm looking at washers. Now, back in the day, you could buy a washer that washed clothes, rinsed them, and spun them dry. We'll say they had 2 settings, normal and delicate. The cheapest washer that I found, 10 different wash cycles. 10. I'm not washing little delicates. No. 10 different wash cycles. 6 different rinse cycles. All computerized. Buttons here, buttons there, buttons here. Don't you have dials anymore? 400. Now, back up. $799 for a washer. The last time I bought a washer, it was $199.99. Not today. Oh, and it's got a see-through lid. Yeah. I can sit and watch my laundry. Yeah, they all have these glass see-through lids now. Why do I have to see the laundry? Then, I'm looking at this washer. And I called the guy over and I said, hey, they forgot to finish building this one. He said, what do you mean, sir? I said, there's no big agitator. He said, well, no. It has an impeller. It looks like a hubcap with bumps. How's that going to wash my clothes? Clothes gotta... No. It's a new technology, sir. How's it going to wash my clothes? I need a boat motor inside my... I need a propeller. Oh, this does it sonically. What? Oh, yes, the impeller creates a sonic wave in the washing machine. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you screwing with me? Sonic wave in the what? No. A sonic wave? Is this a washer or a Tesla? $799 for a sonic wave. He's going to help you with anything else? No. Thank you. So, I'm about ready to leave, and a female clerk comes over. Now, she didn't see me with Mr. Sonic Wave. And she says, can I help you with something? I said, well, I was going to buy a washer. But I want one with an impeller. An agitator. I want an agitator. You know, that thing that takes the clothes and it spins them in a circle from the top to the bottom? I don't want one that creates a sonic wave in the bottom of my machine. I want my clothes washed, not electronically zapped by a Tesla generator. She said, well, you can get one with an agitator. I can? How come your other clerk told me I can only have an impeller? Well, see, it's only available online. Really? I can't get it here in the store? Well, no, we only carry the impeller machines. Oh, okay. Thank you. So I go home and I pull up the Homeless Depot website. And here is the same machine I was looking at in the store with an agitator. And get this, in the store with a sonic wave creator, $799. Online with an agitator, $498. The same machine with a different device. Same machine. I could click on agitator, or I could click on impeller, because there's two boxes on the website: agitator, impeller. Agitator, $498. Impeller, $799. I don't need a sonic wave. I want an agitator. So I ordered. And it's in stock. It'll be here Friday. Agitator. With a glass lid. So now I can watch my clothes agitate. Same machine. On the same website. Agitator, impeller. Who in their right mind is going to pay $799 for a machine missing a part? But see, they're doing away with agitators, because every machine I looked at the Homeless Depot had a sonic wave creator. I cannot see how that hubcap with a bunch of lumps in it is going to get your clothes as clean as an agitator, because they work, it's a dual purpose. It brings the clothes to the bottom, and then so you got dual action. Brings the clothes to the bottom, That's what the top does. In the circle, brings them down so that the agitator can beat the fuck out of them. Evidently, people don't want their clothes to get the fuck beat out of them anymore. They want a sonic wave. Yeah. I looked at that machine, I was like, they didn't finish building this. And that's what it looks like. It looks like a hubcap with a bunch of lumps in it. How is that cleaning your clothes? I don't need that fancy of a washing machine. Christ, this machine back in the day was like $150. And then, gets better. You can have it in white for $4.98. Or charcoal gray, $6.98. For a different color. That's all it is. You know, it's not clear coated and buffed out, you know, like a Rolls Royce. White, $4.98. If you want a different color, charcoal gray, $600. Even though I liked the charcoal gray because I'm tired of white. Every appliance I have ever owned was white. I feel like I'm in a hospital. I didn't need charcoal gray. Nope. And then, does this washing machine manufacturer think people are sitting there going, you know, I don't mind throwing $200 extra out the door. I'll take the gray. Don't people shop cheap anymore? Like me? Money is tight. Unsociable security don't pay shit. I have a friend whose 22-year-old grandson is bringing home more a week than what I get for a month on Social Security. I almost fell off the chair. I said, a week? Yep. He's in IT for a fairly, I'll say a moderately sized corporation. Yeah, he's an IT guy. You know, the guy they call when the computer breaks. And, hey! And he walks over and punches in a couple of things and clicks a mouse and said, there you go, it's fixed. Have a nice day. He brings home in a week more than what I get a month. Are wages that far out of line? Am I? Talk about being in the dark ages. Although, you know, no wonder a 15-cent McDonald's hamburger is now $3 because of the wages. Back in the day, when Grumpy was in high school dating, McDonald's hamburgers were 12 cents. Cheeseburgers were 15. I could take a girl out to dinner because at that time they were like, oh boy, we're going to McDonald's. The two of us, and you don't have to leave a tip. $3. And that was having, everything supersized. Now $3 don't you get you one stinking hamburger. And they've downsized. Oh, this pissed me off. The last time. Now, I love McDonald's Filet-O-Fish sandwiches. To me, they've got the best tasting fish. And their tartar sauce is to die for. The last time I had a fillet of fish, the fillet hung over the bun. And it had a full slice of American cheese. I get a Filet-O-Fish sandwich a couple months back. First of all, the bun is smaller, you can tell. The filet is half the size because you get half a slice of cheese. And I said to the girl, I got a child's portion here. You made a mistake. She looked at it and went, no, we don't have child's portions fish. Only chicken McNuggets. Really? I'm paying $4 for a sandwich that's half the size of what it used to be? She said, I don't portion it out, sir. I just sell them. I will never go and get another Filet-O-Fish sandwich at McDonald's. I'll go to Arby's. Because at least Arby's still has a big piece of fish. The only thing I don't like about Arby's is they put a lot of underbrush on the sandwich. Who puts underbrush on a Filet-O-Fish sandwich? Arby's. And when I order it minus the underbrush, they look at me like, what? Yeah, I don't want the underbrush. You're weird. I know. Just bring me 2 Filet-O-Fish with no underbrush and extra tartar sauce to make up for the underbrush. Wait a minute. Do you charge extra? No? Okay. McDonald's, if you want extra tartar sauce, they charge you 50 cents. If you want extra tartar sauce, it's an extra 50 cents. Another reason I won't go to McDonald's. I can go to Arby's and get a gallon of tartar sauce on the sandwich. They don't charge you extra. And every now and then they run a 2 for $6 special. That's when I go get the Filet-O-Fish. At least Arby's has not played the downsize game. If I want a beef and cheddar, it's still the way I remember it 10 years ago. The only problem is, Arby's ain't around the corner. I hate driving like 15 blocks to go to Arby's. Oh yeah, I could door douche it. No, I'm. Then the guy's standing there looking for a tip. Yeah. I even cheat the goddamn pizza delivery guy because I go pick it up. Last time I went in for a pizza, he looked at me and goes, "You don't get delivery anymore?" Well, it's quite obvious. I'm standing here at the counter. The reason I don't. Oh, I used to get it delivered all the time. But see, now, they put a delivery charge on the bill. And then, when the guy brings the pizza, you feel obligated to give him something in his hand. That's like double dipping. My name isn't Elon Musk or Bill Gates. I'm on unsociable security. I'm lucky I can afford a pizza. I do it once a month. When I get my check. It's my treat. And usually, luckily, they'll run a special. So I get like a $3 to $5 discount. I used to order pizza weekly. Sometimes twice a week. Not no more. It's like I love Wendy's Frosties. And now they have a new one, a mint Frosty. You can get it chocolate mint or vanilla mint. Now, the last time I had a Wendy's Frosty, a large was a large. So I asked for a large this time, and they handed me a cup about this big. And I said, "Miss, I ordered a large." That is a large. If that's a large, what's a small? 3 ounces? The large is what a medium used to be. No more Wendy's. If I want a Frosty, I'll throw some ice cream in a blender, pour a little milk in it to soften it up. There we go. Frosty. All right, not exactly, but at least I could have it in any flavor, you know. Make myself a Moose Tracks Frosty. Moose Tracks. Never forget the first time I saw that. I'm looking in the ice cream cooler. Now I like mint chocolate chip. That's the ice cream I eat. Mint chocolate chip. I open the ice cream cooler. Moose Tracks. What the hell is Moose Tracks? And then you're reading the ingredients. It's got everything in there. Kibble and oats and barley and grass and hay and straw. It's like, God, Jesus. Did they have any mint chocolate chip? No. The only time I want ice cream and they're out. I asked the guy in the frozen food department, I said, "What happened with the mint chocolate chip?" "Well, it doesn't sell well. We don't order a lot." Well, evidently it's sold. The case is empty. When's the next order come in? next Friday. I'm shopping on Sunday. I ain't waiting till Friday. Screw it. You know, ever since the virus, you can't get half the shit you used to. And you know, in the beginning, they blamed it on the virus. Well, in a way, it is. Because when they shut everything down, and then they slowly called workers back, big corporations realized, hey, we can get the same production out of half the people. And we'll just go down the list, and items that weren't that popular will eliminate. Go shop now. You got to be my age. Start looking for things that you used to buy on a regular basis before the virus. You got to watch YouTube. Oh, you say a certain word, banned. You can say virus. I know offhand about 10 items I can no longer get anymore since the virus. It's ridiculous. And it's getting worse. I thought grocery shopping was bad. Try buying a fucking gaming chair. Holy shit. Right? I have been on my computer looking for gaming chairs since 11 o'clock. I finally stopped about 20 minutes before airtime when I bought my blue and white $99 gaming chair in Ontario, California, not La Puente. Couldn't you get it out of Brunswick, New Jersey? No. I'll tell you what, it was a learning experience shopping for a large appliance. This washer will last longer than me. Hopefully. I shouldn't say that. Not today. Quality control's in the dumpster. Like my 58-inch RCA flat screen TV. Growing up, RCA was the world leader in radio and televisions. They started with radios. Of course, that's what we had before TV. Radios. RCA stands for Radio Corporation of America. High quality. Number one brand. Number one trusted brand in America. I don't know if we shipped them across the pond or if they had a factory across the pond. So when I needed a new TV, pardon me, I'm dating myself, flat screen. They don't call them TVs anymore, flat screen. I purchased an RCA because they were always known for quality. So one night, recently, I'm watching my flat screen, my RCA flat screen, due to my insomnia, and all of a sudden, I thought my eyes were going, or I was falling asleep. The TV started getting darker and darker and darker and darker, and then gone. Now, I didn't set the automatic timer, the sleep timer. I'm like, God, I'm fucking wide awake. I hit on. Nothing. I was like, goddamn batteries must be dead in the remote. 3:30 in the morning, I'm stumbling around looking for 2 AAA batteries. I find them, put them in the remote. So I walk over to the TV and push the on button. Nothing. So I went to bed. I grabbed a book. Well, the one good thing was I finished the Mel Brooks autobiography, but I didn't want to read a book. I wanted to watch TV. Next morning, I'm trying to turn the TV on. The only thing that will go on is the light. From red to blue. Now, blue means on. Blue light, nothing. Red light, blue light, nothing. Fucking TV is dead. 2.5 years old. RCA. World leader in quality. So I look on the back of the TV set. Made in China. So it's dead. 2.5 years old. 2 months after I made my last payment, I'm not going to tell you about the extended warranty. The blood will drain from my head arguing with that company. So I decide I do not want another TV made in China. You know how hard it is trying to find a TV that's not made in China? Every manufacturer that used to make them here, make them there. Even Magnavox. Big name in TV quality behind RCA. Made in China. So I'm looking at a Samsung. I go into Walmart and I'm looking at the TV. I walk over to the box, and it says, Made in Mexico. As I'm looking at the box, up comes this clerk. Can I help you? I'm interested in this TV. But I want to go home and research it first. Oh, fuck. So I go home and I start researching. This is how anal I am. And I gargle Samsung. And I find out they have a corporate office in America. Samsung of America. So I call them. I says, I'm interested in buying a TV. Well, sir, this is the corporate office. I know that. I want to talk to somebody about your TV sets. I'll transfer you to marketing. Thank you. So the marketing guy comes on, and I said, I'm interested in buying a TV. Sir, this is the corporate office. If one more guy tells me it's the corporate office, I'm going to fly down to Georgia and strangle everybody in the corporate office. I said, I know that. I said, I just had a TV failure with a Chinese-made RCA TV. I want to talk to you about your TVs made in Mexico. Oh, I can answer questions. Thank you. Tell me about this plant you have in Mexico. Well, we own the plant. Good. It's assembled by Mexican workers. But, sir, it's supervised by Americans. Okay, getting there. Expound. Well, we have very stringent quality control. Okay, we're getting there. Through every process on the assembly line, we blindly pull 3 TVs and test them for quality. Okay. When TVs are completed before they're boxed for shipment, we blindly pull 3 TVs and we test them. Okay. How about your warranty? 2 years. Okay. Chinese TVs, 1. Everybody that Chinese, RCA, 1. Samsung, 2. I'm interested in this crystal display 50-inch. Oh, you'll be extremely happy with that TV. It's our newest technology. Okay. Thank you. So, I stop at Walmart and I'm looking at the liquid crystal display Samsung, and I'm impressed. $3.99. Not bad. I paid more for that fucking RCA. Little bebopper, teeny bopper comes up to me. Little cutie little female. Can I help you, sir? Yeah, I'm interested in this TV. Step right over here to the register. I haven't made up my mind completely yet. Well, if you just call me. And then she walks away. Ain't gonna sell a TV to this asshole. So now here's something, folks. I go in on Walmart.com. The $3.99 TV in store, $198.50 online, free shipping for the same TV. I don't buy nothing in store anymore. Everybody wonders, why are you so much online? For that reason. If you buy online, I don't know why. It's cheaper online to buy something than it is to buy it in the store. Now, yes, you're inconvenienced waiting for it to ship to your house because a lot of people want it now. Not me. Hi, Kathy. I'm not looking at chat. I'm sorry, people. I get engrossed in something. When Jenny's here, Kathy's here, Nomad's here. Who else is here? Jenny's got a Samsung. What size? Oh, try reading a few things down, Grumpy. The 52-inch. How do you like it? A 52? Mine's a 50. I didn't see no 52s. You must have bought yours in store. I don't mess with insurance anymore because 99% of the insurance goes through Allstate Protection Plan. And they farm it out to a company called Square Trade. Biggest rip-off fucking place on earth. Oh, I battled with Square Trade. When it comes down to where you want the extended protection, no. Because it's through Square Trade, the biggest rip-off place on earth. It was bad enough I had to argue to get my claim approved because I took out the extended coverage. Then the lying bastards tell me, okay, we're going to give you your choice of 3 TVs. The next day, we're shipping you a 58-inch Hisense. What do you mean you're shipping me it? Where's my 3 choices? Well, this one fits the extended warranty coverage. Bastards. I sold the Hisense. I didn't want it. Because the Hisense was made in China. Mine was made in Mexico. And it's a crystal display. Oh, I'll tell you what. I have never had a TV set with a display like this thing has. Every time I turn it on, I'm like, holy shit. The first time I watched, I got it set up, and it was like, was about 10 o'clock at night, because all that bullshit you got to go through with a brand new TV. Google this and Gmail that, and you can't just plug a TV in nowadays, turn it on. No. So after you go through 2 hours of setting it up, I switch on to a National Geographic. And it was over in Africa. And they're showing this waterfall. And that picture was so realistic. I looked over the edge of the bed to see if there was water coming out of the bottom of the TV set. I love that Samsung. And, you know, I've had Magnavox and LG. Everybody, you know, raved about LG. All my friends, oh, LG, LG. I bought an LG. Now, my LG is 12 years old. It's a 35-inch. Thank God I kept that TV because I was going to give it away. Because when my 58-inch RCA took a shit, at least I had a TV to watch. But my LG compared to my Samsung blows it away. LG was my second choice, although LG is made in China. But Samsung, outstanding. I downsized. 58-inch was just a tad too big for the bedroom, you know. So I went to a 50. Crystal display. They sell them at Walmart. Go in on the Walmart site. Just check out the crystal display. Not that, you know, Samsung has sponsored me or anything. That's a kick-ass TV set. And then you go in and there's 500 TV sets. There are more manufacturers of TVs than China's got rice. Hisense, TLC or TCL or TC or ONN. 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 Hisense. I never saw so many manufacturers. Of course, you know, I come from the 50s, where if you wanted a TV, your choice was RCA or RCA. And then you had Philco, RCA or Philco, black and white. Didn't worry about display back in the days. Who cared? As long as you had a TV. I'll never forget, my parents had a Dumont. A Dumont. I never heard of Dumont until we got a Dumont. Although I was like 7 or 8 years old. Yeah, Dumont. It must have been a cheapie on sale. Because Dumont manufacturing didn't last that long. I think they got bought out by somebody. Yeah, we had a Dumont. Everybody else had a Philco or an RCA. We had a Dumont. And then when color TV came out, every kid I went to school with, their parents bought a color TV. I know my father said, color TV? Nothing wrong with this black and white. What's your problem? Yeah, it's not color. I ain't buying a color TV till this one burns out. I tried to figure out every way possible to short something out in the back of that TV. Nope. Although I did learn something. Stay away from discharge capacitors. They store about 1,000 volts. Touch one of them with a screwdriver, you can't feel your arm for a week. Now I know why they call them discharge. Holy shit. But I didn't fuck the TV up. I had to wait another year before it finally died. And then finally we had color. Although I'll tell you what, look at the advancements in TVs. First original color TVs look like garbage compared to today's. But you know, it's a shame. You have this plastic box hanging on your wall or setting on something safe. I don't trust them wall brackets. I don't care. I'm not hanging my TV on the wall for fear I'll have it in my lap one night. But back in the day, you had nice, gorgeous wooden cabinets. Although when the TV burned out, it was a shame to pitch it out. And then my next door neighbor, they had a console with a stereo in it. One side was a TV, one side was a stereo. Beautiful TV set. But you know, when the TV burned out, all that wood went to waste. Although we did have repair shops. So they tried to keep them going. But yet now, you just got this ugly black plastic thing hanging on your wall or sitting on a table. TVs back in the day had class. They came in maple, the cabinets cherry, all, you name a wood, a TV came in it. Beautiful finish. It was actually a piece of furniture in your house. Today, big plastic square. If it's hanging on the wall and you turn it off, it looks like somebody cut the drywall out. Hey, you got a big hole in your wall, Charlie. No, that's my TV set. TVs today are ugly. Black plastic crap. Now here's Grumpy. Get this. I bought an LED light kit. And around the outer edge of my 50-inch flat screen are LEDs. I have mood lighting. Yeah, while I'm watching TV, I change colors, red, green, blue, and then I put it on automatic, and it gets the rainbow effect. Yeah. You can find them online. It's ribbon, basically. It's the neatest shit. It's got a double stick tape backing and just go right around the whole TV. Mood lighting. And when you turn the TV off, you have a night light. My ugly black box has got lights around it. Yeah, I'm a light freak. Oh! I found a gaming chair that had LED lighting in it on the back. Oh, I wanted to buy that thing in the worst way. But it had, get this, it had speakers in the wings and a woofer in the back. Yeah, the chair, it was a gaming chair, but you could hook your sound to the chair, and you had music, or if you were playing Grand Theft Auto, you know, the car noise and a woofer in the back. I almost bought it, but it had a pedestal. Now, how am I going to sit at a desk with a pedestal? But it was a neat chair, stereo built in, LEDs, a gaming chair with a stereo built into it. And it wasn't that expensive. Walmart, $115. $115. You don't believe me? Go on Walmart.com, put in gaming chair, and I can't remember the name of it. Put in gaming chair and then go through them. You'll find the one. Looks like a lazy boy on a pedestal with a stereo built in. And it's Bluetooth. You don't have to plug it in. You could Bluetooth it to get your volume, music, whatever. I almost bought it. I really did. Except for the pedestal base. Although I was thinking, buy the chair and then go to the homeless depot and buy wheels. And put wheels on the pedestal. Too much work. I almost bought it. $15 more than, I paid $99 for what I'm getting. This one was $115 on sale. With LEDs and a stereo. That's a chair. But if it would have had a normal base, I'd have bought it. I'm reading the chat. Jenny's got a big message I'm reading. How come you didn't watch TV at home? Didn't have a TV? Or two rotten memories? Too depressing to watch TV at home? Although, I don't know about your grandparents. My grandparents were the place to go for me. Because Grandpa spoiled me fucking rotten. Because I was the firstborn. And I was a boy. Not to mention, I have a sneaking suspicion. My grandfather never brought it up, at least not. He knew I was getting fucking abused. So he would pick me up every weekend and spoil the shit out of me. I could do no wrong. Yeah. Every weekend, 8 o'clock Saturday morning. I'd be up at 3. Grandpa here yet? 4 a.m. Oh. 5 a.m. 6 a.m. 7 a.m. He'll be here soon. Yeah. Oh. I went through one of them divorces. I'll tell you how petty my ex was. I got custody of the kitchen knives, but she got custody of the silverware. and the plates. Oh yeah, it was ugly. So I fixed her. She got custody of the TV. I stole the remote. And then I would drive past the house like at 2 a.m. and turn the TV on and then drive away. I did that for the longest time. Yeah, all hours. Turn the TV on, drive away. Turn the volume up until I could hear it outside and like, whoa, better go. She ended up knowing where the remote went. Call the police. I almost got caught. Almost. I was able to evade them. Yeah, they were sitting down the street. I turned the TV on and it was strange. A couple minutes later, I saw headlights come on at the end of the street and like, what? Get the hell out of here. First time I ever blacked out a car. And beat over the city line. Yeah. It was fun for a while. I got custody of the computer. She got custody of the monitor. That's how petty things got. I'm like, how can I use a computer without a monitor? Of course, her attorney said, well, how can she use a monitor without a computer? Oh, well, yeah. It almost came down to she got the power cable and I got the BGA cable, you know. The flaming redhead. I guess she had too much meatloaf wedding cake. What the hell's a... Oh, I know what a slush puppy is. I haven't had one of them in years. Yeah, slush puppies. Oh, boy. I used to like them. Where's Nomad? Did he leave? I know he was here. I was playing around today and I made him a wrench. The only wrench. That's just in case somebody comes in here and kind of gets nasty or causes drama. We don't want drama here. So I made him a wrench. It took me long enough. I email him back. I tried this, it didn't work. I tried this, it didn't work. He'd email me back. Try this, I tried that, didn't work. Then the last email, it worked. I almost fell out of the chair, Nomad. When that save button came up black, I was like, whoa! Finally, 37 emails. It worked. Yeah, I kept putting stuff in, and the save button wouldn't save. I don't email him. He'd say, well, try this. I try that. Finally, it worked. I felt proud of myself. I was patting myself on the back. Oh boy. You did something else that worked. See, I thought it wouldn't show up on Prism. And then, when I did a little study, it's a YouTube chat. It's not a Prism chat. Prism allows it. See, I thought this chat was just Prism. No. Prism allows YouTube chat. I was like, okay. The only thing that irritates me, it's on my end. Every time I close out Prism, it blows YouTube away. Every time I open Prism, I have to reinstall YouTube. Now Faceplant comes up, not YouTube. So I have to click Add Channels, click on YouTube, enter username and password, then YouTube comes up. Now, successful sign in every night. It used to stay. I don't know why it keeps getting blown away, but it's on my end. Something I got to figure out. Because when I would open Prism, I would have Faceplant and YouTube. Now when I open Prism, it's strictly Faceplant. And then I have to manually reinstall YouTube. I don't know why it keeps blowing it away. Irritating the shit out of me. Good thing I memorized my username and password from Faceplant or from YouTube. I get one thing to work, and then something else screws up. I get one thing to work. I get the chat. I get the voice audio box. I get the counter. I get the clock. And then YouTube gets blown away every time. Me and technology. But I don't understand why it's doing that. Once I log in, it should stay like with Facebook. But tonight, when I close out Prism, it'll blow YouTube away. And then tomorrow, I can reinstall it again. I don't know what's going on. At least it's not that big deal. I mean, it's irritating as shit. But all I got to do is click on Add Channels, click on YouTube, username, password, enter, done. And then it's there. But why it keeps disappearing, I don't know. It hates me. Then today, for the longest time, my bank was open till 2 p.m. on Saturday. 2 p.m. I need to go make a deposit today. Now, I hate ATMs, especially the new ones. Back in the day, you wrote a deposit slip and you put the money and the deposit slip in an envelope. There was always an envelope box you'd punch in, and that would say make deposit, insert envelope. And then you got your receipt. Not today. No deposit slips, no envelopes. You just feed the money in. You punch in like 10 20s or whatever, and you feed them in the slot. The first time I go to use this new system, I'm feeding, I had $100 in tens. It gets to the eighth $10 bill and it jams. Now this is after hours. I can't get the machine to work and I can't get my card out because deposit hasn't finished. So I call the emergency number. The emergency number goes to one of the tellers who is at home relaxing. I can't leave because my card is in the machine, plus it ain't going to work. Which pissed everybody off because they can't use the ATM machine until it's cleared. 2 hours. I had to wait for a teller to drive from home to go in behind the machine and unclog the stuck money and give me my card back. So I need to make a deposit today. A friend of mine finally paid me the money he owed me. So I go up to the bank. What? They close at 1 now, not 2. When did they change the Saturday hours? Now, it's not gravely, it's not the end of the world that I didn't get to make the deposit today. I just wanted to make the deposit. And I like going to a teller. Personal service. I'm used to personal service. You write a deposit slip out, money in hand, you're standing in line, next teller. Can I help you? I want to give you money. And then you have a little chit-chat, and it makes your day. Not today. Bank closed at 1. I'm there at 1:30. I walk in, there's a guy using the ATM. I'm like, hey, I grab the door. Then I look. Saturday hours, 9 to 1. What? It used to be 9 to 2. Guess who will be on the phone with the bank Monday morning? Grumpy. I said, when the hell did you change the hours? And you mean to tell me you couldn't, you send me all these fucking junk emails all month long. You couldn't send me one that said, we have changed our business hours on Saturday. No. I made a trip for nothing. It was 24 degrees. Grumpy don't like 24 degrees. Now, the world economy is not going to stop because I didn't make a deposit today. I just wanted to make a deposit today. Now it'll be Monday. Yeah, why am I going to call? I got to go to the bank. Good, I get to raise hell in person. Oh, the bank manager will not be happy when I leave. Or he will be happy when I leave. Yeah. They send all this bullshit emails. How to improve your banking, what hedge fund to invest in. You think they'd send an email? Business hours changed on Saturdays? No. Bank manager will not be happy. I'll make my deposit, smile at the teller while we're chatting, and then I'll ask her, can you have the manager come talk to me? And then she'll page him, Customer for the manager. He'll come out of his office at the end of the hall, and then he'll see me and go, I'm busy. Come here. You and I gotta talk. You want to go in my office? No. I want to do it right here in the lobby so everybody can hear us. Well, I'd rather talk in my office. I'd rather talk here in the... you got all these comfy chairs and everything for people to sit and wait in. Let's pull a couple of together and have a little man-to-man chat. Oh, yeah. The lobby, well, one part is by the tellers, and then the other part's all carpeted with fancy chairs and a couch. Are people banking or are they taking a nap here? What do you need a couch and a bunch of chairs in a bank for? Yeah, I'll tell the manager, let's sit out here so people can hear us. He'll be like, no. Here, Mr. Grumpy, I'll give you a bank mug. I still want to sit out here. How about if I give you a bank insulated cooler cup? Well, thank you, but I still want to sit out here. How about a backpack? I still want to sit out here. How about I let you use my Lincoln for a week? Okay, let's go in your office and talk. And give me the keys first. Oh yeah, banks used to give away all kinds of neat shit. You ought to see what I got. Lunch bags and insulated cooler mugs. And I even got a camera, a digital camera. Now you're lucky you get a fucking plastic pen. Here. Thanks for banking with us. Gee, could you afford it? Yeah. On every desk is a cup with a bunch of shitty plastic pens with the bank name on it. With a sign. Free, take one. Gee, thank you. Makes me feel better that I've got my money here. This, what did it cost you, 6 cents a gross? These shitty plastic pens? Yeah. Banks don't give you, nobody gives nothing away anymore. The thing that really irritates the shit out of me is to have to buy a calendar. Back in the day, everybody, no matter where you went, grocery store, hardware store, car wash, did you get one of our calendars? Here. Everybody. funeral homes gave the best ones. They wanted their name in your face. It was a desk calendar, and then when you flipped it open, it had a phone register in it. You know, write all your, like we used to carry them little phone books. Yeah, it flipped open. And then it closed up and you saw the funeral home name. Now, nobody, no matter where you go, nobody gives a calendar away anymore. I hate buying a fucking calendar. But see, I need one with big squares to write my multitude of medical appointments. But yeah, buying a calendar. Used to have so goddamn many calendars you could wallpaper the wall with them. Everybody. No matter where you went. And then you go to the hardware store. Here, take one of our calendars. Thank you. Have to go to the hardware store next week. Did you get one of our calendars? Yeah, last week. Here, take another one. Because they ordered them by the gross, you know. But everybody either gave you one or sent you one. Now, screw you. We're too cheap to give you a calendar. I'll tell you the people I felt really sorry for. The invention of the cell phone killed the yellow pages and the white pages. And I feel sorry for the people that no longer deliver the yellow pages and the white pages, because that was good money back in the day. I had a friend that would sign up every year to deliver phone books. And of course, phone books were about that thick. At the end of phone book season, he had no springs left on his car from loading 10,000 phone books in it. But yeah, that was good money. And I'll tell you what, Yellow Pages online sucks. It really does. Anytime I try to use it, worthless. When you had a yellow page in your hand. Of course, I could see why the white pages disappeared. Because cell phone numbers aren't listed. Back in the day, everybody had a phone number, you know, a landline. Not today. Well, I think it's outro time. I gotta figure out what I'm making for dinner tonight. It's a toin. You can tell I've been on too long. A coin toss between regular Slovenian sausage and hot Slovenian sausage, because I got both. Maybe I'll do one of each. I'll make a hot one, I'll make a regular. Because the hot ones are yahoo, but I love them. Oh, I was looking for my stylus. I couldn't find it. It was right in front of me. Gee, Grumpy, it's definitely time to... See, I got to use a stylus on the tablet. Okay, outro time. No! This goddamn tablet. It loves playing the intro music. It hates playing the outro music. Yep. Went past the outro. Here we go. Outro time. Tomorrow I'll have some stories. Jenny wants stories.
We'll meet again. Don't know where. Don't
We know where, right here. WDWL TV. Right around 7. And I'll have stories for Jenny tomorrow. I promise. And with that, I thank everybody for putting up with me. It's been fun. And we will meet again right here tomorrow night. And with that, I bid you a wonderful rest of your evening or morning or afternoon, whichever part of the world you're in. See ya.
They'll be happy to know that you saw me go. I was singing.
What happened to the see ya? Take 2. See ya. Am I going to have to do a take 3? My clicker ain't working. Oh.